Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the channel. You guys are all amazing. To skip the intro, I linked a timestamp below just for those that would like to get straight to the reading. Some quick announcements before we jump in. Keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. For any information on extended readings, personal readings, cleanse kits that are offered, and the decks that are used are all linked below in the description box. And if you like how I vibe or interpret the cards, you're welcome to subscribe to the channel for future messages. Everyone's always welcome here, and it also helps to set your intentions. So let's jump into the reading. All right, Cancer, I'm just going to get right into the message for November 15th through the 21st. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the most important message here that Cancer needs to see? November 15th through the 21st. Please and thank you. Underlying energy is the moon, shadow. Energy surrounding you this week is the Three of Wands. What to hold on to is the Four of Swords. To let go of is the Three of Swords. Advice, guidance moving forward is the Seven of Swords. What's working in your favor is the Five of Cups, and what's working against you is the Six of Swords here. A lot of air energy, a lot of up in your head thinking, contemplating over a loss is what I see here. Okay, we're going to get some clarification on all of this here, but there may be a need here to kind of take a deeper look within. Okay, when the shadow moon energy intuition talks about things being hidden, this also represents the shadow side of self. So there may be a need here to maybe get in touch with that, doing some shadow work. And shadow work, guys, is not necessarily getting rid of the shadow side. It's more of an acceptance process, right? Accepting both the dark and the light, because everybody has a little bit of both in all of us, right? So what I get from all this, what I gather, acceptance in the part that you may have played, okay? But understanding that the other person also played their part, okay, as we see here with the Seven of Swords. So let's see here, Cancer. We're first going to clarify the Three of Wands. This is the partnership and alliance card in this deck. This is Three of Wands energy. This talks about coming together, but it also talks about being strategic, right? Being strategic with how you proceed. So let's clarify the overall energy for Cancer for this week. The Three of Wands, please and thank you, Spirit. A little bit deeper into this energy for Cancer. Okay, so I feel like there's a certain partnership, certain person in your life here, Cancer, that has been holding you back financially. Maybe they've been taking more than they've been receiving, but this person has caused a lot of disruptions in your life and maybe even drained your bank account. Okay, and I feel like you're kind of at this place of like, what's next, right? I feel like this person probably comes in very loving, very caring, very charismatic. And then as soon as they get what they want, they're very cold. What you need to hold on to, Cancer, is taking time alone, taking a step back, contemplating, being strategic. This is talking about healing from a traumatic experience, resting, rejuvenating, gathering your thoughts, really. Okay. And I feel like that's kind of what you need to do in this situation, is just kind of take a second to gather your thoughts and look at the situation a little bit more practically, because I feel like you're kind of caught up in emotions or caught up in what this could be and not really focusing on what this truly is. Okay, what's really going on here. And that's part of the shadow side. Okay. It's a need for acceptance. Okay, wanting this person to be around, even no matter what it is that they put you through. You're fighting moving on. You're fighting moving forward from this. Okay, you're holding on to this Five of Cups energy here. And I feel like if you really took a look at this situation, this person practically, that you would be able to tell that this person is very flighty, is very indecisive, okay, is very about themselves, what they can gain out of the situation. I know this information may be hard for you to hear. This situation is hard to handle, but I am here to tell you that this is coming out a very toxic situation. I wouldn't be surprised if the devil doesn't present itself, okay? Because I feel like there is a very codependent vibe here, and not necessarily you, Cancer, but more this person. And honestly, it's always mirroring energy. So there is something that you're holding on to from your past, okay? Maybe this is not wanting to lose a good thing. Maybe you do see a lot of potential in this person, but right now, in the state that they're in, they're not ready. Okay, so you're gonna have to kind of let it go. And if you want to be in this person's life, you're gonna have to accept that they're gonna be in and out of your life until they learn the lessons they need to learn to move forward, to level up, right? To move to that next phase in life, in relationships. What to let go of is this loss, this heartache. Okay, I feel like you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose this person, or you don't want to lose out on a good thing. And I feel like you may not be looking at this situation very practically here. With the Moon card clarifying that, it's like you're looking at this elusively. Okay, so like what it could be, or this person's potential. Well, if I hold on just a little bit longer, you know, that sort of energy. And honestly, we have to kind of accept people for how they are, who they are. You have a decision to make here, Cancer, and I feel like you understand that you're gonna have to either choose yourself and letting go of this connection, or you're going to have to choose this person and holding on to something that is a little bit toxic here. Seven of Swords is in the energy of your advice, guidance moving forward. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords here for Cancer, please and thank you. Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I feel like this person is trying to present themselves as, you know, they have everything together, they know the direction they're headed, and that's not really the case. That's what the deception is. They're really uncertain about the direction that they're headed in life, where they want to go, what they need to do to get there. They may even need help getting there. Okay, so you're really going to have to ask yourself, is this something that you're going to want to, is this a goal that you're going to want to help obtain? They're viewing you as this person that's going to help them through. I also feel like they're willing to say whatever to keep you around. Because the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, we have the Six of Pentacles. It's like they're willing to say whatever they need to say in order to keep you in this energy. What's working for you is, I feel like you're coming to a place of really resenting this person. Okay, and I honestly feel, Cancer, that you're starting to question your position, question this person in your life, or their position in your life. Let's clarify the Five of Cups for Cancer. Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. I feel like you're going to have to free yourself from this connection. You're going to have to release yourself from this connection, this energy. And you're the one that's going to have to make this decision, Cancer. Nobody's going to make it for you. I do see you're fighting to move on here. Okay? This is what is working against you. Okay? You're needing to move on, and you're not, I feel like you're not wanting to. It's almost this one more try. If you keep entertaining this person, they'll keep coming back to you. Yeah, they will. The reason being is because you give them what exactly it is that they need. But I feel like it's under an ill intent, okay? And what I see here is, Cancer, you have to walk away from this connection in order to completely heal and have this new beginning, okay? It's not going to be easy, but it's definitely going to be worth it. So you see, we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of new beginnings coming through here, but surrounding a lot of conflict, a lot of heavy energy. And what I feel like that is symbolic of is you needing to release that heavy energy before you're going to be able to move forward. We have the Four of Swords coming out twice. You have a decision to make, Cancer. You're going to have to make the decision that's best in alignment with you, but what the cards are suggesting is it's time to move forward. And I do feel like this is something that you're resisting at this time. So one day at a time, one step at a time, because it's not easy. And I very well am there with you, Cancer, and positive healing vibes, because it takes a lot to move through this type of energy. Let's get your native spirit card out for your soul journey message. If you guys have found that the message has been helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated, and it does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. You are all amazing. Putting yourself first, balance and healing. White Buffalo. card symbolizes abundance and security, balance and harmony. You may be called upon to stand up for others, but you can do this because you have support of many beings in the spirit realm. The soul journey message that comes with this card is, in Native American tradition, there are prophecies about the coming of a white buffalo, especially among the Lakota, Dakota, and Nakota, or Sioux. There's a legend that white buffalo calf women, a mystical being, came to the people a very long time ago when they were out of balance. She gifted the people with a sacred bundle containing the white buffalo calf pipe to help restore balance. Upon leaving, the white buffalo calf woman prophesied that she will return at the end of an age and that she will appear as a white buffalo calf. In recent times, white buffalo calves have been born, leading many to believe that this is the beginning of a new time. When this card chooses you, it's in honor, for it speaks of a time of miracles and balance in all things. You are a channel for the greater forces in the universe. With their help, all is possible, but without it, things can be a struggle. Surrender to support from the Great Spirit. You do not have to do everything alone. Beautiful message, Cancer. So, I feel here that you are being divinely guided. Some of you may be having a hard time listening to that. And don't beat yourself up. Like, everybody does it. Just try to be aware that that's what's going on so you can correct it. And change that thought pattern. Because without the awareness piece, you're not going to be able to move forward. Awareness is key. Awareness is key. Everything I touch is a success. I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up in my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Beautiful, Cancer, beautiful. So, Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you want to get in on the extended version where we look a little bit deeper into the energies, we look into if anything is hidden, any ill intentions coming out over there, it's all going down in the extended version, and the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.